SEO is constantly changing. So I hear many people saying that Google is trying to make our life difficult. No, guys, Google is not trying to make our life difficult. Think of Google as a business. Think of search as a product. Naturally, every company wants to have a better product. So, as they improve their product, the SEO game changes by default.
No, listen. Yesterday, we all had a lot of chocolate. So today you must be full of energy. I don't want to hear your excuses. You have to crush it. Wait, the camera is on. Today, you have to crush it. I'm gonna send you this video. This morning I was trying to inspire a friend of mine to finish his project so he can get his dream job. He just called me and he's got it. So now I'm thinking, by inspiring others to do more, to learn more, to dream more, we are giving a meaning to our life. So our life is not empty. You know, your life is a message to this world. So make sure your message is inspiring. Make sure that your message is not empty.
I don't know what the future of SEO is, to be honest with you, but I can tell you what can separate you from the pack now and in the near future, and it's called log file analysis. And I'm not even talking about traditional log file analysis and traditional SEO. The same concept, the same idea can be applied to, say, RankBrain, the machine learning algorithm, or even voice search. And I really want you to understand the idea that tools like Google Search Console, for example, can tell you how many pages got crawled on a given day. But this tool doesn't really show you what those pages were. So let me make something very clear. Imagine you've got some new pages or some core pages on your website that you want to rank for or number one in Google. So normally, to improve these pages, you change the page title, you change the meta description, maybe you introduce some new content, but boom, suddenly nothing changes regarding the rank position. With log file analysis, you can see exactly what the Google bot looks at when it comes to your website. So you can discover what sections of your website are wasting their crawl budget and not seeing these changes. So the future of SEO, in my opinion, is having the real data in front of you. You know, so when you make your decisions, they're data-informed decisions. You know, not using some data that you may think is good, but when you actually look at the details, you realize it's not that good. I talk a lot about branding, and very often people ask me what a brand is and is not. And I can tell you this for sure. It's not your logo. Let me repeat this one. It's not your logo. People don't buy your products or services because of a logo or graphics or even a good website. It's about the value you provide to your customers. Let me repeat this one. It's about the value you provide to your customers. And to be honest with you, in this era of storytelling, product and branding go hand in hand. You know, start with a product and immediately try to understand its brand. For example, the value proposition, its differentiator, and its origin story. Build on that, share, and be genuine. Because to be honest with you, the branding exercise should only begin once you are pretty comfortable with what and how you will be selling. As usual, I'm a little bit. My vision is always a bit different. So to understand where my thinking, where I'm coming from, let me say something that I've been saying a lot recently. Google, or for that matter, every search engine is a business. And the searchers, you know, the people who are looking online for stuff, they're their customers. So, like every business, they want to satisfy their customers and probably make some money, you know. Not just that, but they also want to bulletproof their business for the future, you know. So whether they call it rank brain, Omi brain, elephant brain, whatever, you know, doesn't really matter, you know, to me, you know. They have to constantly improve their product, you know, and whether people agree with me or not, you know, machine learning is the future, you know. Machine learning is the way forward. And I'm not talking only about Google, I'm talking about almost every software application in the near future gonna have an element of machine learning inside. So for the people who tell me, don't think about rank brain, don't optimize for rank brain, I can give them an open question. Do you really think that a company like Google not gonna use machine learning to secure their future?
Okay, super. So we have a clearer vision of rank brain. We also have this idea that I really appreciate, is the idea of Google being a business. We're looking at their customers and how they satisfy their customers. We're asking them to kindly send us their customers to become our customers. The question of rank brain.
Saying this one to people like, Jason, tell me who your friends are, you know, and I'll tell you who you are. Or to make it a little bit more visual, you know, for people who are not into vectors and words and all this stuff, you know. If you look at my pictures online, you see a lot of people like Jerry White, Nick Wilsden, Purna Virji. You kind of guess, you can guess that I'm an SEO, yeah? But going back to the mechanics of what... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I'm not doing SEO, my name is Bob the Builder. So the time has finally come to fix this room. It's Saturday and I'm tired. Just came to mind that very often people ask me, is technical SEO important? Similar to what I'm doing here, every successful I'm tired. Every successful digital marketing starts with a solid base, and technical SEO is this base. So basically, make sure everything is nice and sturdy and in place. Now going back to laying the foundation of my new carpet. I'm so pumped. Honestly, I'm so pumped. Every time people ask me about the future of SEO. Every time people ask me about the constantly changing SEO. Because I imagine, I hope that people understand that SEO, as part of digital marketing, is the future for every single company out there. And I'm not talking about the SEO of keyword stuffing or pointless visits to a website. I'm talking about the SEO of knowing your audience, understanding your audience, interacting with your audience, or in simple words, give them value. I hope I give you value every time you come to this YouTube channel. So please do come back here next week, because you've got the questions and I've got the answers.